Hey guys, Steve and Josh here from Weltrade Packaging, and this month we thought we'd bring you a little video about how we make our cosmetic tubes. We've just done a recent factory audit and we thought it's a great opportunity to show you some video and show you and explain a little bit about the process.
Yeah, so tubes are pretty much one of our main sellers here at Weltrade. So as a customer, you always see the end product, but you never get to see the in-between steps about how we manufacture these tubes. So we'll start off. First thing we will do, we'll purchase the raw materials. So for tubes, this will mainly be LDPE and HDPE, which is low density and high density polyethylene. We also purchase our PCR, which is our post-consumer resin, our sugarcane bioplastic, as well as aluminium and EVOH. So once we have our materials, we'll then add it into the machine along with the tube Pantone color. And then once it's added to the machine, they'll be extruded out. They'll then be cooled and then they'll be cut to the correct size. As you can see, this is what we'll get so far from that step. It's a hollow tube either side. Okay, then the next step after that is that we'll injection mold the tube shoulder. So the tube shoulder is this part here of the tube where the cap screws onto. So once we injection mold that, we will then apply it to the tube itself. And then after that, the tube's ready for printing. So there's a few different types of printing processes for these tubes. First off, we've got our silk screen print. Then we use an offset print. We can also do hot stamping. So this is also known as foiling, where you've got your gold, silver, or different color foils. And then finally, we can also do labeling. So with this printing, we use UV ink, and that's directly onto the tubes.
That's great. So if we're doing a PBL or an ABL tube, which is a plastic barrier laminate or an aluminium barrier laminate, the process is slightly different. Basically, it's printed as a flat surface before it's formed into a tube. So that's a different set of machinery, but you still end up with a highly detailed print on a round surface when it's printed flat. The tubes, whether it's the polyethylene tubes, ABL tubes, or the PBL tubes, then we injection mold our tube caps. As you can see here, they're flip top caps, they're closed by the machine, and then they're screwed onto the tube itself. After all that, it goes through a quality control process, and we've got a really high-speed camera that checks your artwork to the tube to make sure that there's no problems. And then as a secondary check, the human basically checks to make sure that anything that's been kicked off by the machine is rechecked and then decided whether it's passable or not. Finally, all tubes are packed and sent to the customer or your filler, like basically you guys or your fillers, and therefore for filling, crimping, and dispatched to you. So it takes around the whole process from once we get your order to produce to finish the order is around about 6 weeks, including shipping and delivery, 6 to 8 weeks, with including shipping and delivery is around about 10 weeks total, including sea shipment. So I hope that gives you a little bit of understanding about what we do when we make your tubes. But if there's any questions,
yeah, any questions, if you want to reach out, if you've got any more questions regarding the manufacturing side as well, feel free to pick up the phone or shoot us through an email. We'll be happy to help you, and we're looking forward to hear from you.
Yeah, we hope you enjoy the video. Talk soon.